it going after yesterday's result. Newcastle 6, Tottenham Hotspur 1. Absolute embarrassment. Absolute embarrassment. This is the worst it's got this season. And it's been bad this season. But this is horrific. This is absolutely horrific. And not one of those players is going to take some accountability and post a social media message at least apologising to the fans. Some of those players, the likes of Romero yesterday, aren't even going to go over and clap the fans after they've wasted their money in a cost of living crisis just to see their beloved Spurs lose 6-1. You self-centred pricks. You self-centred knobheads. You're not even going to have the courtesy to go over and clap the fans after they've wasted their time. They've wasted their energy climbing up those Newcastle steps because there's a bloody load of them. They've wasted their money. They've wasted their fuel. They've wasted their time. And you're not even going to go over and clap them after you've ruined their week. You can't go over for 5 seconds and clap them for supporting you whilst all you do is let them down. It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. Every single one of them, apart from Harry Kane, who week in, week out is the one man who shows some passion, the one man who takes accountability when he doesn't play well, the one man who genuinely, in my opinion, cares about this football club right now. The rest of them don't, and you can see it. You can see it from a mile away. Hotspur, 3-0 down. The guy starts laughing, chuckling in the middle of the pitch. And we call this man the Viking. We call this man Tottenham's hard man. I tell you who was a proper hard man for this football club. Graham Roberts. A man who got his teeth knocked out for this football club. A man who clattered into Arsenal players because he was Spurs through and through. That's what a proper hard man looks like. That's what a proper Viking looks like. And you're calling Hotspur a Viking a hard man. He's a pussy. What did he do yesterday? Just let Guimaraes run all over him. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. These stupid little nicknames for players who are careless. Hotspur, the Viking. Do one. The Viking. Like I say, Roberts was a proper Viking. Roberts was a proper hard man. Same with Mabbott, the two legends who I saw yesterday, luckily, instead of watching that shite. They were hard men for this football club. They gave everything for this football club. You're telling me Hotspur gives everything? You're telling me he done everything he could in his ability yesterday in midfield to stop those goals? He got overrun. He got battered by Newcastle. And how can I ever go at Stellini? How can I ever go at Stellini? He did what the fans wanted. Even when Conte was here, back four, let's play a back four. Conte knew that if we played a back four, we would get battered because the defence isn't good enough. Yet fans got what they wanted yesterday and we conceded 6 and then they're still going, Stellini out. Stellini out. When are some fans going to wake up to the problem? 15 managers at this football club. 2 recent serial winners in Jose Mourinho and Antonio Conte. And not one has been successful under this ownership. Yet people, Stellini out. I bet you any money, we bring in Poch or Nagelsmann or someone like that. Fans will be going, Nagelsmann out, Pochettino out, when it goes tits up in 2 years' time. It's just a never-ending cycle where some fans still haven't woken up to the blatant problem that is the ownership of this football club. It's a joke. It's an absolute embarrassment. I'm speechless. I'm genuinely speechless now. What else can I say? What else can I say? Can I even say one thing positive about the football club? Not the business. Not the business that these owners have turned us into. Getting F1 tracks at the stadium. Oh, F1 deals. We've got concerts and Beyonce. Piss off. We don't support a business as fans. You think us fans care that you've got an F1 track, a Skywalk? Us fans care about the football club. Us fans care about the football players. Us fans care about what goes on the football field. Because that's the history of Tottenham. Not the recent history of Tottenham where Bonucci talks about us bottling things. The real history of Tottenham is Roberts, Mabbott, Gazza. Legends such as these. Bill Nicholson, Mr. Tottenham. Go back to the 60s. Jimmy Greaves, Danny Blanchflower, Steve Perryman. That's Tottenham's DNA. Not the recent Tottenham DNA that we get bantered about by Man United fans, by Liverpool fans, by Gooner fans, by Chelsea fans. Chelsea are going to get Pochettino as well. And may I add, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Because some idiots still in the crowd are chanting, he's magic, Mauricio Pochettino, before they start singing about the ownership. So if he goes to Chelsea, maybe, just maybe, might some of these fans wake up to the fact that these owners are the issue because they care so much about Pochettino. And Pochettino isn't coming anyway. He isn't coming anyway. I spoke, yesterday, and it was great when they did the talk at the charity game, but I spoke to Gary Mabbott. He said that, he was having lunch with Ozzy Ardiles the other day. Ozzy's very, very, close contact with Pochettino, and Pochettino's told him a couple of days ago that Spurs haven't even contacted him. And every newspaper is saying he's in advanced talks with Chelsea. That's what's going to happen. Poch is going to go to Chelsea. But when is the moment where Spurs fans will actually wake up to the issue? I thought yesterday would have been. You still got morons saying Stellini out. You got morons, calling out everyone apart from the ownership. Every issue at the club is down to the ownership. Who's the reason we don't have no sporting director? Levy. Who's the reason 2 serial winners have failed at this football club? 15 managers have failed and we don't have a manager and no manager wants to join us? Levy. Who's the reason we've got careless, passionless and players with no ability on the football field playing for our historic club? Levy. Every issue at Tottenham Hotspur leads back to Daniel Levy and leads back to the ownership. And the fact fans still don't realise that infuriates me. Absolutely infuriates me. You got people like Simon Jordan going, are you going to blame that on Levy? Well, yeah. Dissect it, Simon. Look at every issue at Spurs and then look at how it's down to Daniel Levy and Enoch. It's an embarrassment of a football club. I don't recognise this football club anymore. Why should I watch the game on Thursday? Why should I watch the game on Thursday? I might as well go on loan as a Manchester City fan till the end of the season. Hope for 2, 1, they do the treble because no one likes Manchester United, and 2, that they win the league so Arsenal bottle it. At least I might get some joy then out of football. At least I might get my love slightly back for football. Away from Tottenham Hotspur. It's just painless. It's painful. The only thing we've got to cling on to now is history. It's Bill Nicholson and the history of this club and things like that I saw yesterday. That's the only thing that keeps us supporting Tottenham Hotspur. Because this club right now, it's a mess. It's a mess. Why? I didn't give up as a fan. The players gave up. The players gave up and the owners gave up on the football and only care about the business. It's pathetic. Nothing will change until they go. My final message for today is thank you for watching this video. You guys are absolutely awesome. I appreciate all your comments and support. And as always, Enoch and Lee.